Hey everyone, it's Jason from EskimoTV.net. Spider-Man Far From Home is the 23rd film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's directed by Jon Watts, who actually directed Spider-Man Homecoming. He comes back with a story to tell that is funny, lighthearted, safe, but delivers as a superhero movie that I think most people are going to quite enjoy. I liked this movie, but coming off of the phenomenal ending of Avengers Endgame, I guess I was just thirsting for something more deep, and with this actually ending this phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think I wanted something more emotional and heavy, and I think because I had that slight expectation and it didn't deliver on that, I was a little bit disappointed, but I still recommend that you go check this out. Peter Parker, played by the beautiful-looking Tom Holland, has a huge crush on the beautiful-looking Zendaya, and he wants to ask her out in this movie because he has a big high school crush on her. Him and his friends are on a trip to Europe, and while they are there, he plans on telling MJ how he feels and hoping she feels the same way back. However, chaos erupts when the elementals are causing havoc to the surroundings of our characters, and Spider-Man actually has to team up with Mysterio in order to overcome them. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. I grew up watching the 90s cartoon, and this has that 90s cartoon vibe. However, as an adult, someone who wants more substance from my movies, I did find that the humor in this movie often deflected how serious this movie could have been. This movie is not as funny as Shazam, where that movie is off the walls, silly, and doesn't try to be serious whatsoever. This movie does try to be a little bit serious. There's a lot of moments where Peter's feeling some heavy emotions because his friends are in danger, he feels at risk, or he feels burdened by the weight of having to be a superhero and not having enough time to do some of the things he cares about. I think Peter's such a relatable character because we've all had those moments where it's like, I wish I could do this, but I have to do this other thing instead, like maybe school, or I really wish I could do these things, but work has me tied down. So there's that relatability factor, and I really feel like this film could have tapped into those heavy emotions that we've often felt in Peter Parker, but I felt like the humor and the lightheartedness and the quippiness of some of these characters sometimes diffused that potential weight that the movie could have had. But if you're looking for just a fun, lighthearted comedy superhero movie, I think you're going to like it. There are 2 end credit scenes, and the first end credit scene is probably my favorite end credit scene ever. In fact, one of my friends was saying that it was a little bit foolish of them to not include this scene at the end of the movie because it's a bit pivotal with setting up the next Spider-Man movie. However, I do think that those that do stay for the end credits, and that you should stay for the end credits, are going to be highly rewarded. And I think that's a good thing because there's lots of times people will wait around for the end credits and the end credit scene's kind of mad. They wish they had left. This is an end credit scene that's going to prove why you should stay for the end of the credits for Marvel films. It was very rewarding, and there is a character that is kind of the highlight in this clip. My mouth dropped when I saw who this character was. I could not believe that they got this character to be in this movie, and that revelation was quite nice. I really enjoyed this character's performance, and I also like the direction that the next Spider-Man movie is aimed to go in. I won't spoil what this scene entails, but I really dug it. The whole theater gasped and applauded, and so I think most audiences are going to be extremely satisfied. The second end credit scene isn't as like epic as the first one, but it's really good as well, so you may want to stick around and see how that plays out. I'm going to give Spider-Man Far From Home a B-. Let me know what you thought about this movie in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this review, you can find more at EskimoTV.net. Be sure to like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more icy and chilly Eskimo TV reviews.